My next one is Aki being the gun devil. Get turned into the gun devil.
Aaron and Chris.
I didn't see that one coming at all.
I didn't either, and I wasn't a big fan of it. I was like,
Yo, that broke me, yo. That broke me. Oh my god.
But I want to do a gauntlet of the most shocking twist in anime. And I wanted to put up, obviously, I think I had two for Attack on Titan. One was the Beast Titan talking, which I think was crazy. But I went with the Eren talking to Grisha to convince him to kill the royal family. So I feel like that was probably one of the craziest twists I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Right. Or at least unpredictable plot lines and stories. So the first one, I don't know if everybody seen Gorilla Gone?
yeah.
This is just unexpected twist happening.
Oh,
So the first one is for Gorilla Gone with Kamina dying. I did not expect that.
that is
I
wild.
don't think most people expected. I mean, again, this is probably things that people least expected. Is against AOT with Grisha getting convinced by Eren. I saw my first one was Kamina dying in Gorilla Gone.
So can you restart it and then just give like a quick few second explaining what we're doing?
I got you. So we're doing an anime gauntlet of the most unexpected plot points happening in anime and manga. And what I'm putting up against in this gauntlet is Eren convincing Grisha to kill the royal family. Because that's one of the most unexpected twists I've ever seen. The first one up is Kamina dying in Gorilla Gone. He died so early on. I thought that was super unexpected. So which one y'all picking?
That was very unexpected because I would say I'm gonna pick Eren, but I will say that Kamina and his presentation, it seemed very clear to me, or not clear. It seemed to me that he's just him. He's the focal point of the story. He's where the story is going to follow moving forward. Simone is following his lead. What's her name was following his lead. Kamina is just him. Him dying is
Really?
everything he did.
Not that he's not him, but I felt like the way that they were like promoting him and throughout the story, I felt like he had to go.
So that's what I was going to say afterward. Kamina's death was super unexpected, but was necessary for Simone's character.
Yeah, I thought it was. I didn't think it was unexpected. I was like, this guy has to die for Simone to like progress.
Yeah, in terms of, I mean, it's hard. I mean, I got Eren. In terms of impact, like Kamina's death impacted the entire show from the point that he died to like the ending of the show.
Okay,
like he's literally one of he might be, aside from, I have him as the most important character in that whole anime over Simone. But I mean,
No
I
matter.
got that
Which one y'all picking?
Eren and Grisha, that conversation was wild when I saw it.
I'll go Eren and Grisha.
Random.
Eren and Grisha, but it is a tough choice. That's why I was being quiet. I was thinking it's a tough choice. Yeah.
The next one is Aki being the gun devil. Get turned into the gun devil.
Aaron and Chris.
I didn't see that one coming at all.
I didn't either, and I wasn't a big fan of it. I was like,
Yo, that broke me, yo. That broke me. Oh my god.
I thought you were gonna say another. Now, if you said the other moment, then I would have been. It would have been harder for me.
The Aki one hit.
I think the Aki one was so. I think the only reason I picked that one is because at that point you already know what Makima is, and so her doing that to power to me isn't as shocking. Like the Aki becoming the gun devil. Like
That was like a lot. That didn't register in my brain. I was like, hey, there ain't no way.
Yeah. So that's why I picked that one.
At that point, we knew Makima was fucked up, so like it was still shocking what she did, but like it wasn't our like realm of possibility of saying that she do because we knew that she was evil at that point. But Aki, no, that was the snowball fight.
I still got Eren and Grisha. Like in Attack on Titan, like you remember when Reiner and Bertolt was talking to Eren and he just casually says that he's the armored Titan? Like I had to like pause and like rewatch it. Okay, when Aaron has that conversation with Gresha, I paused the anime. I had to like walk away. I was like, what? Like you really just set all of this up. Yeah, I got that
one. What you got, Random?
I'm going. Look, Aaron and Grisha is more unexpected, but Aki being the gun devil, like after I finished the chapter, I was done.
Yeah,
like, I didn't want to talk to nobody. I didn't want to do nothing. Like I was like, bro, that's how you gonna take him, bro? Like, and what seals it is Denji. Like Denji killed at the end of the fight, and bro's broken just like me. I'm like, Denji, they don't want you to be happy at all. Like, which by the way, we need to talk about that new chapter that dropped today. But I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed with Denji. I'm so annoyed with him. But no, I'm gonna go Denji and or Aki being the gun devil. That's what I'm gonna go.
Wow.
What you, Lonnie?
I'm going with the gun devil. That just hit my soul different.
Oh my goodness. Maybe I'm missing. When I read that Aki situation, I was like, bro, how? That's the only thing I was like, what?
It's the snowball fight for me. Like he thought they were just playing, bro, and he's just destroying everything, and like it broke Denji to like have to end him. It was just
yeah.
There was one I had for Inuyasha, but I don't know how many people tapped into Inuyasha, but
I'm doing my rewatch. I'm like halfway through the series.
I think I stopped watching before the final act. So anything during the final act.
Okay.
I was saying in the Telegram that Naraka's like very underrated in terms of like antagonist. Like he's always on demon time. Like he's always on their ass.
Yeah, the one I was going to do for Inuyasha was Kiko being alive, quote unquote. I know she's dead technically, but I think that was crazy.
I felt like that was crazy, but I mean, I'm still going Grisha and Aaron. The thing about that was I'm trying to remember because it's been a while. I guess it didn't hit as hard because of the similarity between her and Kagome. Now, the story element, of course, in terms of the fact that it's Kikyo and we know the backstory of her and Inuyasha was crazy, and considering what happened between her and Inuyasha in terms of the ending sequence. But the impact of her character being on screen probably didn't hit as high to the point where I can compare it to Grisha and Aaron because there's another character that was so similar to her. But it's still like a great story element.
Yeah, I really don't remember much about Inuyasha. I gotta
fair. I low-key figured, like, I don't know how many people remember Inuyasha, but
Ty, if I remember correctly, I was angry because I'm like, well, Kagome, you're cooked. I was like, I was like, bruh, how dare you have me so invested in these two, and then now Kikyo comes back and Inuyasha about to turn into a harm protagonist and not be able to solve any, not be able to figure out anything for a while.
Yeah, I'm in like a random rewatch. I just randomly started rewatching it last week, and it's like Kikyo was like mad toxic when she came back. She was like mad toxic. Like she was on demon time. Like I was like, Jesus. And then even when she like realized the truth, she gives Naraka the sacred jewel just as like, oh, get as strong as you want, because I'm still gonna kill you later. I'm like, you're just causing Inuyasha more problems. You're causing Inuyasha more problems. Just giving the sacred jewel. So I will go Aaron and Gresha, but like Kikyo, she was an issue.
I just realized I had one from Naruto, but Random has not gotten to this part yet. I'm actually heated. And there's one in One Piece that Random also hasn't gotten to.
Random's so cooked.
Look, I'm mad that I was so invested in that fight between Sasuke and Itachi, only for it to turn out to be a shadow clone. I was pissed.
Wait, Sato's also not caught up on One Piece. Oh my god.
I'm on Punk arc.
Punk Hazard.
Yeah.
I'll tell myself. I was thinking something that just happened. How about this? Random, can you mute for like? I'll give you a thumbs up when it's ready. Let me know you muted. All right,
I need to get some credit because I started about a month and a half ago, and I'm like almost 600 episodes in.
Yeah,
I was gonna be.
Random had your drive. When it comes to reading Naruto.
The next one was going to be Itachi being good. So I feel like that was pretty crazy.
That might beat Gresha.
As far as like
might be
again, this category is most unexpected. Like, what did people not expect?
I didn't expect either. Like, they're both like none. I had no inclination that either was going to happen. Yeah. So
I got it. I got Itachi.
I'm gonna say Itachi too, and the reason why is because since the beginning of the story, it was built up that Itachi was a villain, that Itachi was the problem, that Itachi hated Sasuke, and that Itachi wanted Sasuke dead. It was built up to this moment. Whereas the whole past stuff, the whole going back into memories affecting other Attack Titan users, that was foreshadowed, obviously, because ECM is a GOAT. But your first read through, you're not going to think about that. So I'm going Itachi because that this was the climax of this storyline, and it was the climax we did not think that was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Lonnie?
That entire build, like you said, the entire build up to where the little poke on the head, he's smiling, and then you hear the story of Itachi. I remember watching in my younger days. That was completely unexpected. Completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see it coming at all. I have a different perspective on Itachi now, like when you put everything in perspective. Because how could you do your family like that? But no, I didn't expect that at all. Like, and I still personally think that probably Eren and Gresha is a little bit better. Just because, like, how could Eren, like, knowing it from like point A of Eren, like when you first meet Eren up until that point, you wouldn't imagine that, like, Eren was capable of something like that. Itachi, like, you're introduced to him as being capable of something of that magnitude. Just the reason behind it is different. So it's kind of a different for me. So yeah, I'm going with Eren and
W Miles.
Big
you want Eren? Okay, I got one more.
Are we bringing back random?
Random. He can't even. Somebody text him. Now, this is the very last one. Now, this one doesn't have the build up, but I still think it was unexpected. Promised Neverland kids being farm cattle.
I thought they were cooked. I was shook.
No! When you're reading chapter 1 or watch episode 1, how unexpected was that twist for you?
That's the craziest first episode in anime.
Yeah, crazy.
Everybody's happy. Everybody's having a good time. Oh, these kids are just having a blast, living life. Oh, by the way, your food.
Yeah, like as far as unexpected.
And that cry, oh, bro. Yeah, that was
tough. I'm going Grisha and Eren. I think the big difference between these two is that the build up. Because it was the first episode, obviously everything looked good. You didn't know what to expect, but it was in the first episode. So temptations were still at the ground. Expectations were still at the ground level. Whereas Attack on Titan, like Lonnie said earlier, the expectations that Eren was not this type of guy. He was not a master manipulator that put everything into place. So because of the buildup of everything that we thought we knew, turns out we were wrong. It just has that over this. But yeah, first episode, one of the craziest first episode twists I've ever seen. Honestly, the craziest.
The way I was introduced to Promised Neverland was by a friend, and they told me just watch it. Like, they just played it for me. So when I first started watching it, I thought it was a slice of life. And the ending of that episode, I was like, what the hell is this?
I was the same way when I watched it. Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm always down to watch a slice of life. and then that is one of the best hooks I've ever seen. Now I guess in a weird way I compare it to Demon Slayer because of just how they show you that it's not, or not Demon Slayer, Goblin Slayer, because Goblin Slayer shows you that this is just not your typical fantasy world, right? It shows you the goblins ain't nothing to mess with. They're clearly willing to cross a line that not a lot of anime are willing to do. And even the main character's like, yeah, I know the goblins got kids, but they dying too. Like it's one of those where it's just like that. Wow, that threw me off. But I Promise Neverland setting up, like I was like, I'm excited to watch these kids just grow up. I'm ready to watch these kids grow up, live well, maybe find out why they're on this farm. And I'm like, oh,
Mhm.
oh no. Next episode immediately. I gotta know what's going on now. I think that's a really good hook. Underrated. I still think it doesn't get enough love for that episode one, even though we say it's the best. People should be talking about that a lot more.
I agree. So which one you picking?
I'm taking Promised Neverland because the way I am with my slice of life, Ty, when I told you, man, I had some popcorn. I'm about to watch these kids grow up. I'm ready to watch these kids have some great memories, grow up, eventually grow apart like all slice of lives do. And nah.
We were just trying to give the teddy bear back to the kid, and they were like, "Nope."
You
Not
find out,
happening.
yeah. Not that they're eaten, they're eating your brain. And if you really, they say if you're stupid, you get shit out at 6. That's crazy.
No, that's a fact.
That's the end of the gauntlet.
What a time, bro.
All right, W Gauntlet. Shout out Ty. Oh, biggest plot twist. Maybe